So it's actually having land interaction. Also, it's kind of going through an eye wall replacement cycle over the past few hours, which typically kind of decreases the intensity just a smidge. But since it's now having that land interaction, it doesn't have enough water to feed off of. So technically, yes, it is in warm waters, but it's interacting with land. There's that eye. It is about to make a landfall in Taylor County, Dixie County, kind of that area. Overall, the impacts are really widespread. So we get a better idea of that center of circulation, again, just outside of Dixie County, or just outside of Taylor County, rather, towards kind of the Dixie County area. Wider perspective shows those feeder bands working through. And while it is making landfall, this is something that we need to pay attention to all morning long, because like we've already seen, it's going to be very active in terms of tornado warnings. That tornado warning in Marion County has been canceled, but we are watching this very closely, especially with the new kind of pop-up just outside of Rutland, right around Citrus County, slowly working up towards Marion County. It's little areas of brief spin-ups, nothing quite significant to prompt a warning. Knock on wood, we don't have to deal with that anymore, but we were going to watch that very closely. Some non-severe tropical showers for Lake County as well as Orange County as we go down to the southeast. Watching this line in particular, just south of Point Siena, moving up towards Kissimmee. We are seeing some little kinks, but nothing quite significant for another warning to be issued. And then here in Orange County, we're looking pretty good as well. So there's a there's that core of the storm, but these impacts here in Central Florida are going to stretch beyond this morning after it makes landfall, just because we'll have tropical storm force winds as Idalia pulls away, but also, Eric, the potential for tornadoes.
It's wild to look at that satellite, the eye literally coming ashore in the next 3 minutes. Now, you talked about those impacts, right? We are all under a tornado watch until 3 o'clock unless it's canceled early, which means that we need to be prepared. Conditions are favorable for tornadoes to form. Important to note, we just had a tornado warning earlier in Marion and Polk counties. Hopefully no more, but if you hear your community under a tornado warning, that's when you need to take action. That's when you need to go hide in an interior room. And if you're in a mobile home or a tiny home, something that's not quite secure, that's when, frankly, you need to get into a bathtub and pull a mattress over you, something to that effect. We heard the governor and his crew talking about just that scenario. Now, in terms of severe weather, the highest threat is going to be from about the Orlando tourist district up to the north. That highlighted yellow area is under a level 2 out of 5 risk for strong to severe storms. Okay, at this point, the tornadic threat is very much a thing, but we're also watching these bands that are coming through, putting out some gusty winds, 40, 50 mile per hour gusts here around the Tampa Bay area, around Central Florida, running a 47 mile per hour gust in Lakeland a little bit ago, running about 30, 35 miles an hour through Orlando. Even over Brevard County, it's not raining, but because of the tightened pressure gradient, we've got gusty winds up in the 30 mile per hour range. So there's the storm. These feeder bands all are going to be working into our area, so we still have time to go and things to track. Here's a look at Futurecast 8:30. More of that activity through the metro area. 9:30, watching some of these squalls moving through, and then 11, 12, 1 o'clock, Futurecast unapologetically quieting things down. We'll still have the gusty winds, but overall those bands of rain will be tapering off little bit by little bit. So the threat of severe weather really through the early afternoon. I think that the timing is pretty unadjusted here from the last couple of days forecast, even into our county by county forecasts. But the majority of the activity is through about 11 o'clock, and then 12, 1, 2, 3, things will clear on out. And look at dinner time. Mostly cloudy, a few showers, gusty winds, but gradually quieting down more and more. So things are looking better and better. Just have to get through the next couple of hours.